A robust approval process can be important to prevent fraud and user errors when paying invoices. Otherwise, such fraud and mistakes can be expensive, especially for cross-border payments. Hedgeflows can support the approval process for invoices with varying complexity, depending on your business needs. You will need the Payments Automation subscription, enabled in order to access the approval process. Only users with administrator rights can enable or disable the approval process and change its settings. Here is how the approval process works. To access the basic approval process, go to Settings and click on the Approvals tab. Simply enable the approval workflow by switching the toggle on. You must add at least one approver for the standard approval process. You can add more than one approver. Any of the listed approvers will be able to approve submitted invoices. Once the approval flow is enabled, invoices must be approved before they can be paid individually or as a part of any payment run. To submit an invoice for approval, simply click on the Submit button. You can also submit multiple invoices at once using the tick box feature. The invoices will then appear in the list of invoices to approve. Users listed as approvers will be able to approve or reject such invoices one by one or in bulk. As soon as invoices are approved, they can be paid as required. Admin users can also set up rules for invoices to be auto-approved if they meet certain criteria. This can be useful for invoices below a certain amount threshold, for example, or for specific recipients deemed pre-approved for one reason or another. If the invoice matches the auto-approval rules when submitted for approval, it is automatically approved and appears on the Approved Invoices tab. If the company policy requires 2 independent approvers, you can change the default approval settings and add users that can act as second approvers. Only invoices where both approvals have been obtained will then be set as approved. You can see the status of submitted invoices and details of approvals that are pending. Simply find the right invoice and hover the mouse cursor over its status to see the details. You can also create rules for certain invoices to go for exceptional approvals. For example, invoices exceeding a set amount or ones to listed suppliers or recipients. If an invoice matches these rules, it can only be approved by individuals in the exceptional approver list. Approvers can be notified about invoices awaiting approval via email, and the audit trail of the approval process is included on each invoice. Thank you for taking a look at our approval features. Please reach out if you have any follow-up questions or need help setting up your approval process with Hedgeflows.